right, thanks for stopping by. I am in a place called Happy Jack. Are you happy, Jack? All right, so here is my little campsite. I'm just here for the night. I came down here to meet a viewer, Valerie. She's so nice. She was the one who offered to bring me food and supplies when I hurt my back. She saw the video. And I thought, you know, that's not far away. I'm going to go down there and meet her and thank her for her kindness. And she just left. She came up and we hung out. We talked about van life stuff. And I got to meet her sweet dog, Brandy. Brandy's a big girl. She will knock you down if you're not careful, but she's very sweet. We'll meet back up again in the desert, but I'm only going to be here for the night. And she brought me a care package, which included beer. I mean, how nice can you get? But check out this little campsite. This is something I just found right off the highway. And it is clean and pristine. I love it when you pull up and you see a fire pit like this. No old cans in it, no trash. It's lovely. I am close to the forest road. That's it right there. I've only seen 2 cars go by since I've been here. And there is someone camping in a travel trailer right through the woods there. I'd say about a quarter of a mile away. Very quiet, very beautiful area. Got ponderosa pines. Weather is amazing. I think the high temperature was about 75 today. But it was great to meet Valerie and Brandy, and I'll see you again in the desert. What's that hanging on that tree over there? That's my garbage. I decided to hang it up on a limb. Anytime I'm camping where there's limbs, I just hang my trash up like that. Okay, so let's jump into it. You know, when you're hurting and your body and your back is hurting, you know it has effects on your brain. So where am I on this whole thought process about getting a Hightop or a travel trailer? Well, I went and looked at a cargo trailer the other day. I sure did. And here's what I've discovered about cargo trailers. First of all, they are not cheap like people say they are, and they are very low to the ground. I think I would bottom that thing out anywhere I went. So I'm going to put that idea on the back burner. I heard back from Fiberine. Turns out I could get a Hightop for a little less than $7,000. So that might still happen. And I found out that I could get a travel trailer, a good one, used, for about $8,000. Now, I would not recommend to anybody to get a travel trailer if you're not capable of maintaining them. But I just happen to be a Tinker King, so I'm very handy. You know, if you find a leak, you fix it. You keep on top of the thing, and you can make it last for many years. So that's still on the table. But here's what it comes down to. Since I'm not hurting anymore and I'm thinking clearly now, I'm not doing anything for a couple of weeks or a month. It's tempting to go ahead and get a little travel trailer and live like a king in the desert all winter, you know, because I don't travel around much in the winter anyway. I stay between Havasu and Yuma. That's only 150 miles apart. And it would just be so comfortable and so nice. It's just so easy to camp out there in a travel trailer. I thought, yeah, just go ahead and do that. And in the spring, you can either store it somewhere, or you could sell it, or you could do whatever. You could tow it up into higher elevation. You'd only be limited with, you know, just staying in the same place a little longer. And we all know I'm going to eventually have to stay in the same place a week or two at the time. The big downsides of a travel trailer, of course, is towing. And then you have to insure them. And then you have to register them and get a tag for it. And that would be a whole new thing. I mean, how would I do that? I'm legally a Tennessee resident. How would I even register the thing in Arizona and get a tag? I don't know. That would be a big ordeal. But I think we all know for the long term, a small travel trailer would be so comfortable with the little kitchenette and the shower, and just the whole 9 yards. It would be great, but it would be more expensive, that's for sure, but everything would be. But that's why I've been budgeting so tightly for so long, all this time, because I knew that this day would come where I would need something additional, something other than just your standard cargo van. And I've always known that it would come down to Hightop or some type of trailer. So that's where I stand. No decisions will be made for a couple of weeks. But it is possible that I might show up in Quartzsite with a travel trailer in tow. Even if that were to happen, I would not change anything in this van. I would leave it the same build out, the bed, the cabinets, the sink, the little cooking area. It would all stay the same in case I changed my mind. I could just go right back in this van. One thing I would have to do is I would have to remove this cargo rack on the back and put in a hitch, a ball hitch here for towing. And I'm not sure what I would do with all of that. Maybe there would be some place to put it in the travel trailer. I just don't know the answer to that yet. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just bouncing ideas off of you and let you know where I am in my thinking. But no quick decisions. Nothing's going to happen in the next few days, anything like that. And but I will let you know my thought process as we go along. So while all this talk, Maddie, all of a sudden about all these upgrades and changes, if your back's feeling better, why don't you just forget all this nonsense and just go back to the way things were? Well, the answer to that is because I'm thinking about the future, thinking of options of how to continue to make this lifestyle work even as I get older. And I recommend you do the same thing too. I mean, start out small like I did. Look at this. This is as basic as it gets. And then I just added different comforts to the van as I went along, like the fan and the solar on the roof and all these different little things that I've done. As my needs changed, I changed. I put my toe in the water, so to speak, before I just jumped in and didn't want to go out and spend 70 grand on a super high top Transit and then put another 5 or 10,000 into building it out when I didn't even know if I would like this life or not. Well, now I know I love it and I don't want to live any other way. So now I'm just finding ways to keep it going and keep improving as my needs change with every passing year. And that's what it all boils down to. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.